This is my audience. So I'm going to be talking about why children should get rewarded when doing right rather than getting punished when doing wrong. So many times parents usually punish the kids when they do wrong but don't reward them when they do right. But parents go to a child development professional, they will advise parents to try to ignore the bad behavior and to try to reward the good one. For parents, this can be easier said than done. After all, bad behavior can get to a point where it becomes irritating and it becomes difficult to ignore, which can later lead to real discipline. Parents may find it difficult to ignore a child's bad behavior because they see it as them not doing their job as parents. Even though this does sound reasonable, some studies show otherwise. Dr. Evelyn Crone and her colleagues from the Leiden Brain and Cognitive Lab did a study which tried to see how children would react to positive feedback being rewards and negative feedback, which is a punishment. Their work involved 8 to 9-year-olds who were given the opportunity to learn some basic tasks. All children were given a computer task which required them to discover rules, and when they correctly inferred the rule, as revealed by choices they made in the task, a check or a positive reward appeared on the screen. But if their choice indicated that they had not correctly figured out the role of the task, then a cross or a punishment appeared on the screen. After repeated running of a task showed that the performance increased substantially more when the feedback was positive, telling them that they did well when they did, rather than negative feedback, which is telling them that they did poorly when they did. Because the cognitive tasks central to this research were administered while the children were in a brain scanning machine, brain image revealed that the areas responsible for cognitive control that are located in the cerebral cortex seem to play a big role in why children learn the way they do. That is, these brain control centers were more strongly activated when the children received the positive feedback. It is almost as if this positive feedback registered more strongly. Another person who agrees with this is Dr. Virginia Schiller, who is a psychologist and co-author of a book, Rewards for Kids. She is also an instructor at the Yale Child Study Center and says that rewards can help parents teach their children new habits. Schiller says that the key is in how the incentives are given, in setting appropriate, realistic goals, and in figuring out a strategy to achieve them. I quote, "I was inspired to write this book by my own parenting experience, and I'm happy to say my sons, now in their late 20s, are very responsible people," says Schiller. "This is not purely behavior modification. I'm much bigger on using it as a learning opportunity," also stated Schiller. Using rewards may not always work with every kid, but if you use the rewards effectively and in a good way, then your child or your children may be able to learn better habits or learn what to do and what not to do. Thank you.